How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. My name's Anubis, also known as the Gothic Tech Guy. Welcome to my show. All right, so earlier today, Apple event occurred, and it revealed the new iPhone lineup. Whereas they still putting out the iPhone 7, the iPhone 8, and now the iPhone 10. And the question on a lot of people's minds, and this happens every year, is the new iPhone worth it? So with a lot of other devices with similar specs, a lot of people are like, well, the iPhone is too expensive, blah, 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 and that happens every year. And to be honest, I always said this iPhone is not really for people who have very little money or no money. It's not for budget people. It's for people who are comfortable within their means or have a lot of excess cash. I mean, let's face it. Besides the devices being more expensive than other devices on the market, even like purchasing something on the app store, or if you owe them even $1, you can't even update any of your apps until that dollar's paid back. Whereas Android, for instance, you could owe them hundreds of dollars and still update your stuff. When it comes to Apple, they want their money. So as you can see, I always been with Apple, and the Apple community is just very comfortable. I mean, I know like the Samsung Galaxy lineup is really cool and everything, but with Apple, everything just works and it works perfectly fine. Um, I don't know how else to say it. It's just really comfortable devices that they make that is very reliable. You know it's gonna work. It's not gonna blow up in your pocket. I know. I had to throw that in. And to be honest, when they was announcing that they're gonna put out the new phone, I was saying to myself, it has to have a 4K screen. It has to have big memory. If you see my unboxing video, you should already know I have the jet black iPhone 7 Plus, and that's the only model of when that dropped that comes in the higher gigs, and I have the highest gig, which is 256. So when I was saying like they would drop in a new model, it has to have a 4K screen and it has to have big memory because now I'm comfortable using the big memory. I mean, I had this device for a year and I do videos all the time and I still haven't filled it up. I think I still have like 100 gigs left. So it's just real comfortable to know that I can download any app, any video, and still have so much room. And being a blogger at that uses device to do these things, it's incredible. So yeah, I definitely wanted the new iPhone to have 256, and or more, and they definitely delivered at that point. So it's water resistant. It has the 4K screen. It's all screen display. Has big memory. These are the things I wanted. Now they updated the cameras. The back camera and the front camera is both updated. And again, I'm a blogger. I love taking selfies. If you should know already if you follow me on my Instagram and Twitter, and if you don't, it's the same name, the Gothic Tech Guy. So definitely follow me on those. And I love taking selfies and pictures and all the time. So it's like those updates is awesome. And again, I'm a video blogger and I'm working on some video projects. I'm even working on a movie project that I'm going to start filming in October. And I'm not going to use one of them big professional cameras. I'm actually going to use the iPhones. They come with 4K. They already, I already have them, and the editing software in these phones and these devices is just so awesome. So okay, so let's rewind. I switched over to the Note 7 back when this dropped, and you already know how that story went. It was recalled because it's blowing up. But within that 2 week period that I owned the phone, it was really good. The screen was gorgeous and everything. But my problem was the video editing software in there just so lackluster next to iMovie, and I looked everywhere. I looked online. I looked in the Android market. Like I just couldn't find nothing that can compare to iMovie, and I know you Android people are gonna be blah blah blah. You just didn't need to da 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 da. Look, I even went to the Samsung store, and I said, look, I'm a blogger. I want some good editing software. What app can I use? Do you know what they told me? They showed me laptops and said it's best that I use a laptop to do the editing for my videos. They'll come out better. Now, if you watch my channel and like the editing that I did on there, I have news for you. All that was done with the iPhone. I film it. As soon as I finish filming it, I take the iPhone, I edit it, add whatever effects I need to add to it, and it's done. I don't connect it to any computer, none of that. Everything's done with the iPhone. So the fact that when I switched to the Note 7, which was the screenless phone at its time, and it couldn't do that, like they referred me to a laptop, that teed me off. Like, I have this beautiful phone with this beautiful screen, and it records beautiful 4K quality, but I can't even do the editing I want to do on it. I have to connect it to a laptop and download the video and then proceed that way. That pissed me off. Then you have like the picture editing software on Android is pretty cool, but when it comes to video, they're just not there yet. And we have Android phones here. I still see what drops in the market. I still haven't seen anything that comes close. Sorry, not sorry. So you have that, and you have games as well as other apps that comes out on Apple before they drop on Android. So it's just so much perks when you're dealing with it. But like I said in the beginning, when you're dealing with Apple, you gotta have money. I mean, if you're spending every dollar you have to get the phone, and you can't buy no apps because unlike Android, where you could download songs for free, download movies for free, and so forth. There is a way around it on Apple. You can jailbreak it, and then there's other ways around it without jailbreaking it. But to the regular person, that's a lot of work. So if you can't afford to buy songs and buy movies and buy the things that make the phone yours and happy with it, then I understand. I mean, it's not for you. Don't bitch that it costs too much. It's just not for you. You want something that's free to keep with your lifestyle. Not everyone has extra money to just shell out. I mean, I'm not rich either. I mean, sometimes I just gotta do without or wait. But, I'm getting a new iPhone. I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. They actually fooled me at first because when they started off, they showed the iPhone 8, and all the people, bloggers and stuff that was doing leaks and stuff like that was like, oh, the new iPhone's gonna be called the iPhone 8, and it's gonna have a 4K screen, blah blah blah. So then when they dropped, first showcased the iPhone 8, and it looked just like the 7, and they was talking about how they upgraded the camera and all this, and I'm just looking like, this is the 8. This is the 8 that everyone kept saying, oh, this is gonna be the future phone and have all these features. And I'm just like, they didn't say nothing about no 4K screen. Is this okay, what? And then there's like one more thing. I said, yes, please, a better phone. And yes, they dropped the all screen phone, better cameras, better screen, better every fucking thing. And yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. They dropped it. I'm happy. So also, if you're with a phone company, now that I really think about it, they have deals. I mean, it's not like you have to walk in this phone store and buy the whole thing outright one time. So you don't have it. Cut a deal with your phone company. But like they do like half down or maybe zero down, and then you just pay the rest monthly or whatever. So there's a ways around it. I mean, even if your credit is totally jacked up, you still can put down a certain portion of the phone and then pay the rest monthly. So is the phone worth it? It's worth it because you don't have to buy the whole thing. Because when very first iPhone first dropped, it was $600, which was a very lot back then. That was like paying $1,000 now back then, and there was no deals. You had to pay that whole thing up front, get the phone. That's it. There was no half down, zero down, none of that. So, you know, it's a little bit easier this time. So that's my quick video I want to do on the new iPhone. You know, comment down below how you feel about it, and I will see you in the next video. Deuces. Hey, how you doing? I decided to put this together because literally every day, me and my wife are asked, where did we get our clothes from? Where did we shop? So, here you go. This is one of the sites that we use. And this is just a small selection of things that I've chosen to show you that they have. They have a wide selection of clothes and accessories to choose from. So if you would like to dress the way we do or come up with your own style, they have a very unique and awesome selection of clothes and accessories. The link will be in the description. Thank you.